It's blooming in Bloomington, friends. You have 2,700 of these, right?
No, not clients like this.
Oh, but just like lawns that you service.
Yeah, well, there's 200 lawns and then the rest are landscape and tree.
Okay.
Yeah, and landscaping is still continuous every year.
Okay.
So, but yeah, for this account, we mow it. We planted these 2 trees right here. Actually, we planted these trees when they were only 6 feet tall. Now look how tall they are. They're about 15 feet tall now.
How long ago was that?
2 years ago. So they're really growing. They're doing well. And then we maintained their landscape beds. We installed the retaining wall blocks around here. And we planted all the shrubs and flowers and installed the mulch.
So we're in August in Bloomington. What do you think of this grass here?
Yeah, so August, it dries up a little bit. So we're talking with the client about doing some kind of irrigation or sprinkler system. That way year round it just has that nice dark green color. It's still good though. We had we'll have a little bit of lawn repair we'll do in the fall. We'll fix this up for him. Just a couple of bare spots, nothing major. And then we did this around the mailbox. We installed the retaining wall blocks and we turned that area into a little landscape bed with the mailbox for him, which I always like to do. And then we created the landscape beds in the backyard too. We designed those and created those.
Are you using chemicals for the grass here?
We mainly just fertilize this and then we aerate and overseed it. You don't really have to put as many chemicals on once the grass is really established, but you always want to be planting new seed. Even if the grass looks full, it's still good to aerate and overseed every year. And then yeah, we created this landscape bed and planted all this.
Now you said Matt did this tree.
Yeah, Matthew picked that tree. I knew that he picked that tree because it's something that kind of pops with the design. It's perfect. And then the landscape bed where it gets a little bit bigger right there, he definitely did that so this tree has space to fill out there. And we planted all of these. The client is wonderful to work with. That's something that I love that we do, is that we work with the client where we can bring their vision to life instead of saying, hey, this is what we think you should do. We love including them or just following their direction. Like if they know exactly what they want, we're happy to do it that way. It's not a debate. It's not, oh, we should do this or that. It's okay, let's do it. You know, if the client knows what they want, we're gonna do that. So Kath knew that she wanted to plant these and she loves that purple color and all along here and all this is exactly what they wanted. I love this landscape bed right here. So much color. This is getting a little dry, but it'll come out of that. No big deal.
It's blooming in Bloomington, friends.
Yep. And I think we planted this tree too. That's doing well. Yeah, we did plant this tree. And that tree and that shrub there too. This is something that I like about like a symmetrical design. You have those walls that they're symmetrical right there, those 2 landscape beds. I love that. And the nice thing about these retaining wall blocks is that when you're mowing or weed eating, you're not getting right into the mulch part of the bed. So it gives it a nice barrier. And when you do a retaining wall, it doesn't always have to be a tall retaining wall. It can just be 1 block high like this. It doesn't have to be something extremely fancy. This serves a functional purpose here. So, and it looks good. So yeah.
I love it when I see the owner come out and visit the clients. And when you walked up, Kath's husband came up and said, what do you say? It's the big boss is showing up. When your name is on the company, you got to represent properly, right?
Yep. This is my first time checking up on this design that we did, and I'm extremely happy about it. Yeah. So I can't wait to talk with the guys about it. Tell them what a great job they did.
Yeah.
Now, I wrote the estimate for this project, though, so I knew what we were going to do. I just hadn't gotten a chance to come visit yet. This was probably 3-4 weeks ago when we finished it.
Yeah.
So I'd been traveling, visiting you, and now
you do the house washing too?
Yeah, we do some power washing. We don't really promote that heavily, but it's just one of those added benefits of working with us. Because we do our best to be a one-stop shop for everything, but there's certain things that, over time they just get developed. It's not all at once.
Well, do you partner with HVAC companies? Seems like that would be a natural
That would be good.
Source.
Yeah, that's something that we're actually talking about right now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because whoever visits the house is the referral for everything else that the house needs.